Hello everyone, today we're looking at more new Halloween animatronics for 2025. This time not Spirit Halloween costumes. I wasn't going to, but then I saw some re-releases of old props that came out over a decade ago, and I was like, you know what? I think I should actually talk about this and cover this because this made it better. This made the lineup so much better, and I want to talk about them because it's likely I won't be able to get any of these animatronics because when it comes to ordering big animatronics, it's not easy for me to do. I don't like to order big animatronics. I like being able to go to the store and pick them up. Um, I hope one day Halloween costumes could get popular enough to where they could start opening stores like Spirit Halloween. That would be really cool. For those of you who don't know, Halloween costumes started out, well, they've been going for a while, but about 2021, 2022, they started getting known for some animatronics, but they were really generic. There were a lot of generic clowns, and a lot of the times they were really faulty and didn't work. They looked like knockoff animatronics of spirit props, basically. But as of recent, they've started getting so much better. So yeah, they're slowly climbing up their way into the industry and becoming one of the best Halloween retailers. Spirit, Home Depot, and Halloween costumes, and a little bit of Haunted Hill Farm. They do their best to bring back some of the classics and originals as well. Those four, they're at the top. They've slowly climbed their way to the top of the Halloween industry, I would say. Um, Lowe's is still okay, but they're still not Home Depot. They're not Home Depot level though, or anything like that. But they're still good. But the bottom of the barrel would be Target and Walmart. Walmart doesn't do anything, I don't think, anymore. Anyways, let's get started here. So the first animatronic I want to talk about is the Gravedigger. This animatronic was originally released by Spirit Halloween in 2011, a long time ago. And now it's returned for 2025. But in 2011, it was the faultiest animatronic that Spirit had that year. And it was made very poorly. Too much plastic. The base was terrible. There was nothing you could do to prevent it from falling over if you wanted to put it out in the yard and it was windy. There was just no amount of weight that could hold it up. The base was plastic, so it could easily shatter and snap and break apart. So yeah, I had three of them, and they always broke. The only thing that they didn't, that this one, for those of you who don't know about the original, there's one thing that this doesn't do that the original did do, and that it lifted its head up and down. When it's not in activation, its head is down so you can't see its face. The hat covers the face, and then when it activates, the head would lift up. This one does not do that. The head is always up. I'm really sad about that because to me, I think that was one of the coolest features of the original. That's what made it so creepy. But I think that was also one of the faultiest animations. That was one of the things that was always broken on it. The levers broke easily, but they've remastered that mechanism, so I don't know why they just didn't try it again. Because Rosemary, they still do that, so they could have still done it, but I'm not sure what the reasoning was that they decided not to give the head tilt feature back. And then the original model had a timer mode as well, where it would go off every minute and a half. The old one is sound activated. This one's has a human sensor where it detects you walking up to it. The other one was sound activated. So I would clip the wires so that only the timer would set it off every minute and a half. But besides that, everything else on it is an improvement. You cannot find the old Spirit models. Their gloves are completely deteriorated. They never work. So yeah, you just will never find an original 2011, 2012 model working, or even one that looks good at all. They all look horrible. So it's good that they finally came out with a new one. It's got a new base that you can actually stake to the ground and it won't fall over. So here we go. We'll look at the video. Oh my god.
Do you not see where you walk? These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
Oh, by the way, this one's 7 feet. The original was 6 feet. So maybe that's why they didn't give it the head tilt, because it being taller, if it was looking down, you'd still see the face, probably. Whereas since the other one was shorter, you were eye level with the hat or something like that. It's the same exact phrase as well. It's just one phrase. I do think it looks really good. It's close. The eyes are not as bulgy, but it almost looks true to the original, especially the third one that I had. That it looks just like that one. For those of you who are curious about the original,
and everything, and the sellers even sent a new glove for it because the old one deteriorated.
Here's my second. I'm going backwards on this.
At first his head didn't turn, but the clock was... Here. I'll wait till it's done.
These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in...
What was so cool about the original Gravedigger is there was not a single one that looked exactly the same. They each had a different, distinct face. And then at the store.
Gravedigger. Sound. He doesn't go down.
So anyways, yeah, we won't spend that long on the rest of the animatronics, but I had a lot to mention on that one because that was one of my favorite spirit animatronics of all time. So I had a lot to talk about it, and I want everyone to know about the original because the original is extinct now. You're not going to find the original version, so... The second is Broken Spine Girl. This is another one that was originally sold at Spirit in 2014. This was another one of their. This was the faultiest animatronic of 2014. So yeah, so we had the faultiest of 2011, and this is the faultiest of 2014. And it's funny because I just said the other day when I was showing you guys back Ben Bonnie that Spirit came out with this year. I was like, oh, I'm guessing this means they're going to do it next year. Well, here it is. I thought it would be Haunted Hill Farm though that was going to do it, but nope. Howling Costumes did it. This one, it's I'm definitely sure that the quality will be much better, and it will not break as much. It bends back a lot slower, but it also again depends on how you have the arms positioned. But you also have to be careful because how you have the arms position is what really affected the original model and how much it broke. If you had it close to it, weird. The original model, if you had the hands close to the face like this, it would actually cause it to break down faster because it would struggle to go back up. Um, it had to be in an L shape, and right now these hands are closer to the face. And the original model, if you had the hands closer to the face, it would drop down faster, but it would struggle to reset. So, also the original model, the mouth mechanism and wires were reversed, so the mouth moved upwards as it talked. This one is normal, so it shouldn't have issues with the mouth breaking on this one. Also, it has red lights. The original had white, but it was always meant to have red eyes though, because the prototype of the 2014 had red eyes too, but then they changed it to white. So yeah, here we go. Has the same phrase as well. I would love to get these, but it's too hard for me to get props online that are big.
Where did everybody go? Where did everybody go? They're all gone. And you're next!
The head moves a lot better on this one as well. The original model, it would just kind of twitch a little bit. The mech almost never worked for the head movement on the original either. Nothing ever really worked on the original. Everything on it was faulty. There wasn't a single thing on the original model that wasn't faulty. It's terrible. And the original model was still $200. This one's $230, so you're only paying $30 more than what the original. No, $50. I mean, $50 more than what the original was. And back then, you would get it and it would break right away. So, so glad it's back though, because this is another one of those animatronics you will never. If they wouldn't have remade this, you would have never found an original model that is still working, and it wouldn't continue to work either. And it's practically extinct. It almost nobody has this prop anymore because they all got broken. They almost all got thrown out. So yeah, so it's good that they're giving these props a second chance for both the new generation that didn't even exist when they were originally out, and then people who did have them but no longer have them or they no longer work, they can get them again. So that's good. I would love to see, I'm sure someone's going to do it, have this and Backbend Bonnie together. That would, having these two side by side would be so cool. Even especially if someone does still have the original model that still works, having all three of them would be really cool. Okay, and next is Peekaboo Penny. This one is one of the ones that scared people the most back then in the day. This is another 2014 and 2015 animatronic. Yeah, this one had one of the fastest pop-up of all the pop-up props. It was faster than the pop-up zombies because it was literally just a head mounted onto a pop-up mechanism instead of a whole body. So it really jumped up fast. But the later models had a weaker screen, and Lowe's made a clown version this year, and it doesn't even really pop up that fast. It looks like this one's close to being as powerful as the original, which is really good. It has the same phrases. Well, again, just like the Gravedigger, the original one of this had the same base that the Gravedigger had. It would always fall over. It like after like a few activations, the plastic in the base would literally wear out because she was so top heavy. The plastic in the base would start warping, so she would start leaning, and there was nothing you could do. All you could do is put a lot of weight on the base, but eventually the bases would still give out and crack from where the pull inserts because of, just being top heavy and just being cheap trash plastic for the base. Once again, it has a metal base now. Much better. So glad they gave this one a second go. Oh yeah, a Korak monster returned to Haunted Hill Farm as well, and they changed the mecha. That was another one of the faultiest spirit animatronics of all time. That was always broken. And the new one, they completely changed the mechanism, and it's much better now. So it's really good that they're giving all these animatronics the improvements now.
Yeah. I did that. I got that. Video. Where did everybody go? Oh, God. And you're
And then they brought back the Jumping Skull, another Spirit Halloween 2014 animatronic. It's pretty much exactly the same as the original. I think the face is a teeny bit different, and I thought the original had like a yellow light in the mouth, I think, but I could be wrong. This is actually this and the pop-up toilet zombie are like the only 2014 spirit props I never had. Well, and Little Nestor and Tire Swing Zombie, and yeah, that's about it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. The yellow lights were in the body, not the mouth, and it still has it on this one. Okay, those were the 4 returning animatronics. The rest of them are all new. They made 2 new killer clowns from outer space animatronics. I'm excited to see people's displays where they have all 4 of them together. Slim, Shorty, and then these 2 new ones. That'll be really exciting to see people's displays who have all 4. It blows a lot of fog. So yeah. This one's a little more unique and cooler. It's got a balloon dog. Yeah. $400 though, that's steep. I don't think I've really checked this one out yet. So this is my kind of first time seeing this one. He's cool. Body turns a little too slow for me though. This is their version of Sitting Scarecrow. It swipes its arm in front of the bowl. The arm, I think, is posable. So I seen where they did a live at their warehouse or whatever, where they were showing off the new animatronics, and the arm wasn't quite posed right. So it didn't seem to like swipe at the bowl properly. At least that's my opinion. Otherwise, it's really cool. I don't know why a lot of the Tekky jump scare props have to take so long. Like see how like it didn't reset for the longest time, and again that's another thing I forgot to mention about the fourth version of Mr. Dark, the Sinister Straw Man. It talks before it jumps, then it jumps, and then it talks more before it starts resetting. Those big props take a minute to reset, and it takes even longer when they don't start resetting right after they start jumping up. And that's another reason why I said Mr. Dark was the best one, because it jumps up right away. And then as soon as it jumps up, it starts resetting immediately. All the other three talk before they start resetting, even though they take a minute to reset anyways. And sometimes they reset before their audio is even finished, and the audio has to finish before they activate again. So too many people pass by those props for that amount of time, waiting for it to reset and all that. Oh, that's what I don't like about the other. That's why I think Mr. Dark's the best one still. The Terror Dog from Ghostbusters.
Okay, who brought the dog?
It's like a big Mothman fly animatronic. This is definitely a unique concept that we've never seen before. $500. Little alien. He wasn't moving at all in the Halloween Costumes live video. Hanformer will probably get him. I don't really care so much for these guys, really. Their animation is too generic for me. Artie the Clown.
This time of year sure has the best colors. The orange pumpkins, the bright glowing moon, the dark shadowy corners, the blood on my brush. Oh, I mean paint.
gonna make it. What a fantastic surprise! Who needs flesh when you've got these pink bones?
This is basically a new remake version of The Exterminator, Alien Cleanup.
This is your final warning. Seek shelter. Any living creature seen on the streets will be presumed extraterrestrial and thusly exterminated.
Yeah, we got some new Beetlejuice animatronics this year, Adam and Barbara.
Troubled by the living? Is death a problem and not the solution? Unhappy with eternity? Having difficulty adjusting? Call Betelgeuse. We want to get rid of the people who have moved in here. Barbara and I worked very hard on this house. It's not stupid, Barbara. We're ghosts. Do you want to spend the next 125 years having breakfast with this woman? Moan louder. We're ghosts. Aren't you scared? You tell them that we are horrible, desperate, ghoulish creatures who will stop at nothing to get our house back.
I do like the moving eyeball fingers. That's definitely different and unique. I mean, I know Jack Skellington has moving fingers kind of like that, but just the fact that the eyeball fingers move is really cool too, though.
Well, why did you disappear when you stepped off the porch? Are we halfway to heaven? Are we halfway to hell? And how long is this going to last? Heaven, there wouldn't be dust on everything. This is so corny. Is this what we've been reduced to? Sheets? I feel so stupid. What's the good of being a ghost if you can't frighten people away? Hey, maybe we should try that beetle guy. Adam. Look. It's him. Beetlejuice. Oh, Adam, I can't go through with it. I like that little girl.
This is just a Sunstar thing, right? Yup.
Happy Halloween! Trick or treat!
Weird. We've got a torture box man. Party City had a torture box woman a few years ago. Is this new? I don't visit their website too often, actually. The Towering Wendigo, Party City also had that a few years ago. So it's new to Halloween costumes, but it's not new to. Or wait, does this one? Oh no, this one bends down a little bit. Let's see. They have a new dressed version of Beetlejuice. Yeah, I want to look at this one. This one looks interesting.
I see
I do think that's real. Even though it's a really generic animation, it's really cool and unique.
Let's turn on the juice and see what shakes loose.
Sandworms. You hate them, right? I hate them myself.
What do we got here tonight, kids? Oh boy, you guys are really a couple of spooksters, aren't you?
I'm the ghost with the most, babe.
It's showtime. Go ahead, make my millennium.
That is why I won't do 2 shows a night anymore, babe. I won't do 'em.
This is also one Party City had in 2023, I believe, or was it 22? It was 22, I believe, actually.
Let me show you the cozy warmth of the underworld's fiery abyss of eternal suffering. You will burn in the fiery pits for an eternity! Your soul is mine!
They have the big scarecrow that was at Lowe's the past few years now. The Mummy, the Leatherface, Gravedigger again, the Jason. Let's see. I think the rest of these are all the old ones. Oh yeah, that's a new one. Brick Thunder animatronic. I didn't know the time moved on it. These ones right here were from Big Lots last year, and now Big Lots is gone, so this one's still amazing. I would like to have this one someday, but I don't know. I'm so glad I got to see this one in person at Big Lots before they shut down. See, oh wow, 21 pages. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the rest of these are all old. And Sunstar stuff too. Yeah, they used to sell so much Sunstar. Oh, that was a new one earlier this year. The Hops, the zombie. I like how you can see the animation without actually clicking on them too. That's really cool. This is last year. Sorry, I guess I don't want to get copyrighted. Oh yeah, I believe Halloween Costumes brought back the Sally with the blinking eyes, which was originally sold at Spirit in 2019, but the programming is different for the blinking. I want a Sally that has both the eye blinking and the head movement. Why can't they do both? Make one that has both. I'd get rid of my Home Depot one that has the moving head so that I could have one with both blinking eyes and head movement. Striking Snake, Jumping Clown. Oh yeah, they have a green Oogie Boogie, the one that was at, was it Home Depot a few years ago? It was tan, yeah. I forgot that they made a nun. Obviously the Spirit one's better, but yeah. Oh yeah, this was one that was at Transworld, I believe, this year. Yeah, I really like this one.
I will be faithful to you, and you alone. Let us join forever.
That one's really cool. The lighting and everything. Again, the lawn reset though. Oh, wait. Okay, I want to make sure it got that. Just in case it didn't show it the first time.
I will be faithful to you, and you alone. Let us join forever.
The lighting is so cool on that one. It's amazing. Oh yeah, this is one of the really old clowns. This is one of the first ones they had. This is what all the clowns used to kind of look like. This is how Halloween costumes kind of started out.
How does a clown with a lollipop say goodbye? So long, sucker!
Oh my god, it's so bad. Yeah, these were the originals, I think. The original 3. Oh, the dummy. I remember I wanted this one a long time ago just because it was a scarecrow and I needed all the scarecrows.
Watching. Waiting. I see it all. I see you. Welcome to the fields of your fear.
Yeah, you can see they've definitely gotten better. Well, then again, Tekky is making the animatronics for him now, whatever the hell this company was. Funzo the Clown. This is actually one I really like. I like the face of this one. It's amazing. I do like the leaning forward animation that one has. Oh, it's on sale too, because this is a really old one. Only $110. Not bad. Oh yeah, there's the other Brick Thunder animatronic, Candy Cane. The Butler. Alright, I guess that's it for this video. We saw all the new stuff, so I don't know if they have another wave coming out or if that was the final wave, but either way, they did really good this year. Very, very, very good returns of like fan favorites. It's crazy that like other sites are bringing back the most popular Spirit animatronics of all time and not Spirit themselves. It's crazy. That's why I wish some of these other places would have their own stores now. I wish they could become like Spirit Halloween so that we would have more stores to go to look at these things in person. Hopefully one day, though. Anyways, like I said, that's it. See you next time.